Welcome back to Crystal Clear. I'm your host, Ostrich Fox. On Friday, the latest Steven Bomb 6 trailer dropped. What Cartoon Network is calling the Spring Break arc, or Slice of Otaku coined Invasion arc, is looking to be one of the show's biggest story arcs yet. The biggest question a lot of people are asking as a result from this trailer is, who's asking, are you my dad? Many people have pointed to a flashback of young Steven, I previously speculated a lost child, and so on. But after more information came out, the majority have narrowed it down to one person. So first, I'm going to share my own personal theory, then I'm going to build onto it with a theory that's been making rounds through sites such as Reddit and 4chan. Am I allowed to use those two together in the same sentence? Will SUG crucify me? Well, only one way to find out. But before we get into that, let's talk about Quid. Quid is an exciting new app where you can collect digital stickers, trading cards, and toys. These range from various properties such as Family Guy, Marvel, DC, Adventure Time, and recently, Steven Universe. That's right, now you can collect stickers and cards based off your favorite crystal gems. How do you get stickers and cards, you may ask? With coins. And what's great about Quid is that you can get thousands of coins every single day just by logging in and redeeming them. You can trade every single thing you collect with other people, and best of all, you can use the stickers you collect and send them in text messages. You'll never have to use an emoji again. And I mean, why would you want to when you can use Garnet, Amethyst, or Pearl? And don't forget Steven. You also have a chance of getting Greg, Connie, and Sadie, and I'm sure more are on the way. If you want to add me on the app, your username is Ostrich Fox. Quid is available for iOS and Android. Download link in the description, and let's get on with Crystal Clear. So my personal theory is that the person asking, are you my dad, is the butterfly gem next to the giant gem we see confronting Onion in the promo. While her actual gemstone name is revealed, that's still considered a spoiler, so I'll just refer to her as Butterfly. Butterfly and the other gems on the planet to get humans for the zoo, and simultaneously lure out Steven by said kidnappings. The reason why they'll be trying to lure out Steven is because Navy likely went to Homeworld and got the other rubies, reporting that the Rose Quartz is alive in disguise of a human child, and tell them of their encounters. Now, the thought of Homeworld gems going around abducting humans already more than likely scares the living hell out of Steven. But he already is going to be paranoid that Greg will be taken again, hence the scene of him running on the phone in the promo. I'm almost positive that's him trying to get in contact with Greg or Connie, more than likely Greg. Butterfly and the gem with her will likely have a confrontation or two with Steven while they're going around nabbing particular humans for the zoo. Why not every human they see? Because not only do they want the most unique ones, just like how Blue Diamond decided to save Greg from the cluster by taking him, but they want to take the ones that will hit Steven the most, as they believe that it'll hit Rose Quartz the most. Because of this, they may overhear Steven refer to Greg as my dad and gain interest in finding this human that Steven values so much, leading Butterfly to go around Beat City asking random citizens, are you my dad? Thinking my dad is Greg's actual name and that everyone refers to him as such. If Greg truly does get kidnapped, it'd be heartbreaking, as Steven was petrified when Blue Diamond took him, and he may not be as fortunate to get him back should it happen again. The popular theory is very similar, although for it to come to fruition would be shocking, yet completely awesome, as it relies on something that occurred 3 seasons ago. Now, I have no idea if the story originated on either 4chan or Reddit, but I just want to make it abundantly clear this is not my theory, I'm just sharing it. This theory still has Butterfly as the one asking, are you my dad, but for a solely different purpose. If we step back to the episode Marble Madness, when Peridot's questioning Steven, this little dialogue exchange happens.
There's my dad, Connie, Lars and Sadie, the mailman, Onion, I think. Lots of people.
Now, who did Steven name on the list? His father, Connie, Lars, Sadie, the mailman, and Onion. The mailman being Jamie. So the theory is Homeworld has the transcript of that call on deck and has made a personalized list of humans to take from the zoo based off of it, likely with the sole intent to hurt Steven and lure him out. Simultaneously, this will also be pleasing Blue Diamond as she'll be getting more humans for the zoo. Not just any old humans, but special humans that Rose Quartz valued. The trailer confirms Onion and Sadie are missing, so this theory checks out in my book. The only reason I have any doubt is that this interaction between Steven and Peridot occurred so long ago, and while the payoff would be amazing, I think it relies too heavily on a little detail that happened a long time ago. Things like the pyramid mural, the moon goddess statue, the heaven and earth beetles, Jasper, corruption, bismuth, and so on are either constantly brought up or reintroduced every so often in episodes such as Buddy's book. So if this line was going to play a huge role of importance, I feel like it should have been brought back up already. This also means Peridot and possibly Lapis will play a role in the story arc, yet they're nowhere to be seen in this trailer. That doesn't discredit this theory, as the editor could have just been hiding their appearance, Logically, it just feels natural for Steven to run this by Peridot and see if it adds up. Again, it could still very well happen, and I love to see it happen, but it almost certainly come out of nowhere to the point of being too convenient. Since Steven Universe can be a very smart and clever show, it can honestly go either way. But these are just my thoughts, and I'd love to hear yours, so please in the comments below, who you believe is asking, "Are you my dad?" Do you believe it's the butterfly gem? And if so, do you agree with the theory that Peridot and Steven's conversation from season 1 is coming back into play now? Or do you think that might be a little too far-fetched and looking way into things? Let's get a discussion going. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, it really helps us out. Swing by the Roundtable store in Teespring, grab some awesome t-shirts, and if you're feeling a bit generous, support us on Patreon. $1 can go a long way. And we're trying to get an office space, so every penny counts. Awestruck Vox, signing out. This video has been powered by Patreon. If you want to give us some more support, head to patreon.com/roundtablevids, become a patron, and get some awesome perks. Thanks for watching another video on the Roundtable. If you want to get more involved with our community and watch videos from Let's Talk with Tom, Voxbox, and more, click the video right here. Or if you want to get some more of the animation goodness, watch some Crystal Clear or Meaning Monday, click the video right here. And please, don't forget to subscribe.